Hi friends, MD Vegan. Today I show you how I make a basic recipe I use in many other recipes. It's a chia pudding. It's a coconut milk chia pudding, and usually I make my recipes with 3 ingredients at least. Here is an exception. I also make date mousse with 2 ingredients, or one, with just dates and water. I usually don't count the water because I think it's free. But that's up to you, how you count water or not. The method of take 3 to me is just a trick to keep going. That I can make a new recipe every day. I want to include the most possible different plants in my menu, but not only in one menu, but over the time, and that to keep going, to make a new recipe every day, to me seems the best way so far I found to do that. So that's why I show background. But there are also recipes, of course, with less ingredients. Chia pudding, for example, is one. You can also make chia pudding with a seasoned milk and different kinds of plant milks. Today I show you with coconut milk. And how to make coconut milk again. There's yet another video, a basic one, how to make that. And it's easy. You have coconuts, brown and green, young and old, and then you cut them open, and there are different ways to do it. I show you another video that's linked under this one. It's so much fun to make your own coconut milk, I would say. Really, it's much fun to work with coconuts. They are fantastic. And easy snacks and super nutritious and so forth, and so versatile. And the special thing with the coconut milk, that's why I make this video here, is because they have such a pure flavor. I can't find any other plant milk compared to coconut milk. I'd only noticed recently when I tried it with the seasoning. I make chia pudding, and the chia seeds also. The chia seeds here, I have black chia seeds mostly. That's mostly black. There are also white ones and different kinds, but the black ones are more recent, more usual. It's easier to get, but the white ones are a little bit more expensive. Have another color, of course, but basically all the same. The dark ones, usually in all kinds of ingredients, have more nutrients a little bit, but basically chia seeds are little bombs of nutrients. Come to that a second later. But the flavor here, that what makes me make this recipe now for you, is that they have a neutral flavor, and usually you would say, tastes like nothing. But the thing is, I noticed when you make a chia seed pudding with only coconut milk, you have a very, very neutral flavor. And when you put another very gentle flavor like bananas or apples or pears to it, all of a sudden these gentle flavors from these gentle fruits, these bananas, they blossom up like a flower. So this neutral chia seed and coconut milk pudding makes the other flavors from what you put on top of the pudding. Usually you do that when you get a pudding for dessert in an Asian restaurant. The chia pudding in the Asian restaurants, oftentimes as a dessert, they put some mango on top or so. That's how they use it, because the chia seed pudding itself tastes like almost nothing. But together with the fruit, it makes the fruit taste so much more delicious. And that's fantastic. That's why I thought, I make a chia pudding now, and a basic recipe just with chia seeds and coconut milk. So quickly to go ahead, and what you need to know is basically you have measurements that are important. You have to know the measurements, otherwise it doesn't work, because the chia pudding, that's what it looks like. I made it ahead of time. Here, it's firm. It's like a pudding, you see? That's the pudding texture. Because these little balls, these chia seed balls, they are soak in the water and gel up a little bit. And this gel makes the pudding texture. And the gel is important for many reasons. It's healthy because, like all the other gel producing plants like buckwheat or flaxseed or so, magnesium, phosphorus, very important, iron, they have protein and fat, and that is maybe the best known is the omega-3 fatty acid. They have a large amount of omega-3 fatty acids, a very important fat that we need every day for the brain and for the body, and it's not very common in that amount. You have it in walnuts, you have it in chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, and algae. And That makes it, of course, good to eat regularly chia seeds or flaxseed or one of these, because we need 2 tablespoons, about 2 tablespoons of chia seeds or flax or so every day, or a handful of walnuts, to get enough of that. That's very important, this fat. And there's one thing that is also important that's not so much known, well known, that it's the lignans. The lignans are a compound made by plants, many plants, fruit, seeds, that are important for fighting very dangerous diseases, heart disease, cancers, and these lignans, they are more in flax seeds than in chia seeds. When you compare chia seeds and flax seeds, chia seeds might have more of the omega-3 fatty acids. That's what they're known for. So people say chia seeds are better. But in flax seeds are actually more lignans. And the study found that actually when you come to everything, the health benefits, actually flax seeds are better. Yeah, but because of the lignans, that's so important. But the chia seeds, of course, are more fun to do in a breakfast, and they're also super healthy. They are nutritional bombs, and I always have chia seeds at home, and I like them so much. With flaxseed, you can also make nice recipes, but nothing compared to chia seeds. They come from South America, I think Mexico or so. And they had it from Aztecs. They had it for a main food for them. Very powerful, have even more protein than cereals, and so very cool. So they're very versatile. Yeah. So I did long talk. I just make my pudding today. Here's the coconut milk again. As I said, there is a video how to make coconut milk with nuts, coconuts. It's so much fun. You know, watch. It's linked under this one. And the coconut milk here, I need 2 cups. I make such amount here. 2 cups of coconut milk. That's for a large breakfast. That's 1 cup. And I put it into my glass. It's very simple to make chia pudding. Yeah. So 1 cup. 2 cups. Yep. And then I took 8 tablespoons. This is my measurement for tablespoons. Usually I don't use precise measurements for smaller amounts. It's very versatile, this thing. I don't use precise measurements so much because when I use the recipes with 3 ingredients minimum, or I don't need measurements. There's only more or less. With 2 ingredients, you have only more or less usually. You don't need to measure that much. It's pretty intuitive, yeah. But with the chia seed pudding, I get it always wrong when I don't measure it, because you take too little, then it is not a pudding. It's a runny liquid. It's still nice, but you want to have a pudding with this texture, yeah. Then you need a special measurement. That's 1 cup and 4 tablespoons of chia seeds. That's the trick. You need to know that. Yeah, I need to know that because it's so much fun to make it in a pudding. So 1 tablespoon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that was 8 tablespoons for 2 cups of milk. And now I just stir a little bit, because you know, that's one thing I want to tell you if you don't know yet. I was a revelation to me. When you put it the other way around, so you put the chia seed first and the milk on top, you get lumps. They stick together. But when in general, if I make a dough or something, I put always the flour, the meal, into the water, not the other way around. Otherwise, you get lumps. So the chia seeds into the milk, not the other way around. That's what I tell you. Might be helpful. Because to get the lumps away, that's not a nice job. It's unnerving, you know. It sucks. It's not nice to do, because it's unnecessary. If you don't get it right, you don't need to do that. Before I knew that, I always had the problem how to make the dough now. Now it's easy once you know that. Never happened anything again. So, but you have to do one thing more, because now the chia seeds are in the milk without lumping it. It's good, but when you let it sit for a while, it goes all to the ground, like here, and then it lumps again. So what you have to do in the next 15 minutes or so, it's just every 5 minutes, shake it up. And then I put it in the fridge, and tomorrow it's like this. And this is a wonderful chia pudding. I will definitely show you some of my chia puddings with this one in other recipes. I already made other ones, one with pears, one with apples. It's amazing what it does to these gentle flavors, this kind of chia pudding. Later, I can also put date mousse or other seasonings into this. I can season the coconut milk or stir in the date mousse or anything into the chia pudding. It's also possible. You can always do that anytime. But this chia pudding is so nice because it has this neutral, gentle, neutral, pure flavor. And then highlights the other flavors from the fruit. It's really new experience to me. I was so excited. That's why I want to make new recipes now with this chia pudding. And maybe you want to do that too. Find out how it works. It's so easy, it's so much fun, and it's so healthy and delicious. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MDV on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.